Hello, and welcome to part 14 of my first ever Let's Play. I'm out of practice, bear with me. Of Pokémon Emerald. It's been a minute, apologies for that. We're back. I don't really remember what I'm up to. Don't remember where I am, what I'm doing, where I'm going, what I know I have to do next. So if I miss anything, do let me know in the comments. I would love to make sure I don't miss anything in this first ever playthrough of Hoenn. I've never played through a Hoenn game before, so I've been really enjoying it though, I remember that much. So, yeah, let me know in the comments if I screw anything up or miss anything or whatever. But, yeah, today it's just all about getting back on track, trying to get back into the swing of things. And I'm actually recording this live for $6 tier and up patrons over on Patreon. The link is in the description if you fancy coming over and supporting me. I've got a bunch of tiers, and if you support for $6 or your local equivalent per month, you can watch me play this and a bunch of other things live, and also get early access for just $2 a month to videos. So, anyway, without further ado, let's do a team recap, as much for me as for you. Oh my god, we're looking unhealthy. Good job this isn't a Nuzlocke. Okay, we've got Poochyena, who's level 15 and low on health, and has Tackle, Howl, Sand Attack, and Bite. We've got Whismur, who's also level 15, with Pound, Uproar, Astonish, and Howl. We've got Shroomish, who is, yeah, Whismur wasn't, who is Fainted, but is level 15, and has Absorb, Tackle, Stun Spore, and Leech Seed. Sorry, just adjusting my microphone. We've got Talo, who's level 17, and also Fainted, with Wing Attack, Steel Wing, Quick Attack, and Focus Energy. Marshtomp, our starter, level 19, not fainted, with Water Gun, Tackle, Mud Slap, and Mud Shot. And we've got Zigzagoon, level 14, who's got Headbutt, Sand Attack, Cut, and Tail Whip. I think, if I remember correctly, didn't we just fight our rival here? This looks familiar. Like, I've never played through Hoenn, and I've certainly never watched through it with an intention to, like, learn about Hoenn, but I feel like I've seen this strip of land plenty of times, and there's like a rival battle here. So I'm guessing by the state of the team we've already done it. I hope we have, otherwise I'm in danger. Let's progress onwards, taking as few steps in grass as possible. Ooh, hang on. What's all this movement up there? They're doing a little dance. Good for them. Damn it. Okay, I'm trying to do as little fighting on my way to wherever the next Pokemon Center is as possible. But we don't have a Minun yet, so I guess I'm going to try and catch this. With 4 HP. I'm just going to let Poochyena go down here. I don't think swapping out into an attack is going to be particularly helpful. But we'll get a couple of sand attacks up before we go down, hopefully. Hey, nice. Oh god, Gen 3 still has the never-ending red bar music. That's annoying. Helping Hand, great move. I might actually try and weaken this now that I've done like 3. Especially if it's going to keep helping handing. Imagine if we catch this with Pooch. Like, we don't even have to switch. That'd be wild. Maybe I should heal. I should have a look in my bag, see if I've got any healing items. Maybe I should go back and heal. I don't know how far I have to go to the next Pokemon Center. This is stupid playing how I'm playing. T-Wave, of course that hits. Okay. Sorry, Poochyena, you weren't struggling enough. Be paralyzed as well. Okay, nice. So, please tell me I've got Pokeballs. I do. Nice. Right, let's catch this Minun then. I don't remember, like, how we're doing Pokedex-wise. Oh, wow, okay. Not great, it would seem. But yeah, if it doesn't have the little Pokeball symbol to say I've already caught one, I'll be trying to catch one. I think I've committed to it, but I will likely at least try to complete like the game local dex on this playthrough, as in all the Pokemon that are available in Emerald. I might not try and do the actual Pokedex, but who knows? Who knows by the end of the series, maybe I will. Okay, let's read Minun's data darling. At a meeting of Pokemon academics, it was announced that simultaneous exposure to electricity from a Plusle and Minun will promote circulation and boost vitality. Yeah, just get electrocuted by these two mice, and I'm sure you'll be fine. In fact, you'll be healthier than you were. I totally believe that. Right, let's have a look in our bag. How are we doing for healing items? Okay, well, I'm going to use a cherry berry because we've got 11. And then I'm going to use... I'm not going to use a potion, as we don't have any. Oh, we've got soda pops. Is this a waste? Well, now that I've used a cherry berry, I may as well, right? We want to go up here. Okay. Right, so this looks like a non-optional double battle, but maybe I can take it on as a single? Maybe I just take it on as a double, though, because that's how it's intended. And we have just healed up Pooch. But I'm going to avoid the grass. Yeah, we do still get the double range. I didn't do that to avoid the double range, I did it to avoid any wild battles on the way. Although I've just realised I'm going to have to walk around this guy now. Damn it. Okay, I have foreseen your intentions. I cannot possibly lose. I fell off cycling road. Oh, God. I'll get over my embarrassing by battling with you. Never mind embarrassment. That sounds like it would hurt. That road's reasonably high up. Psychic Edward and Triathlete Alyssa. Abra. I had this idea. I've had this idea for quite a while now for like a ROM hack where the Psychic class is actually Psychic. As in, it doesn't choose its move until after you've chosen your next move. It literally knows what you're going to do. And I think it would be brutal, but I think it'd be quite fun to try and work around. Right, how are we going to deal with this Magnemite is my question. We're going to Howl. Hidden Power... Fighting. Exactly Hidden Power Fighting, confirmed. Interesting. Okay, why are we double teaming my Whismer? Let's not be mean. Let's not be mean, guys. Okay, so we kill the Abra. And if we get chance, we Howl again. Yeah, super effective. Oh, but does basically nothing. We take that. Beautiful. Go on then, Pooch. And they've doubled into Pooch, so now Whismer gets another Howl off. Oh, that's... So that probably means that Hidden Power Fighting is actually physical. It's not that Hidden Power is a special move, it depends on its type. Which is good to know, because I genuinely didn't necessarily know that. We're gonna just take this thing down until we get a chance to switch something better in, i.e. Marsh Stomp. Although actually, it's quite likely to Thundershock, right? So maybe I should. Although I don't know which slot it's gonna Thundershock. So we'll just keep reducing its stats until we die. There we go. Now here comes Marsh Stomp. I can't remember on Mud Slap and Mud Shot which one's the stronger one. Probably that one. Because one of them's really weak, right, and lowers their accuracy. And one of them's a bit stronger and lowers their speed, I think. I failed to prophesize my own demise. Oh, look at the bars on Edward. Hell yeah. Oops, I ended up losing. Not quite such bars on Alyssa. But, you know, she's fine. She's doing her best. Okay. So, how are we looking now? Pretty dismal, honestly. Maybe I just Marsh Stomp to the front here to get through. Marsh Stomp seems quite reliable. One weakness. Is he already a... Actually, is he a ground type yet? I mean, even if he's not, he's only got, what, 2 weaknesses? Yeah, as a water type, it's only grass and electric, right? But, yeah. I just knew there was going to be something in that empty square. I should have checked other empty squares, actually, but I forgot. Oh, damn. Dang, nabbit. Okay, we already have Wingull in our decks. So we can either run from this or kill it. Let's see what a tackle does. Okay, I'm probably going to run. Can't be bothered with that. Can't be bothered with all that noise. Nah, screw it. Let's go. Let's go, Marshtomp. Come on, 50-50. Yes, go on, Marshtomp. What a beast. What a beast. Love that for us. So I believe you're more likely to get an encounter if you change direction in grass. Oh, this looks good. This looks like we're getting somewhere. Mauville City. Are we there yet? Nanab. There is. Oh, Nanab. What's my name? Right, what can we plant here? Not that I ever go back and reclaim any berries, so it's kind of really pointless doing this. But whatever. It's part of the game, right? So we're doing it. And hey, if I ever walk past somewhere, then I'll get to claim more of something. So I'm going to plant a cherry, and then the next time we pick up these nanabs... Oh, I should be... You can water them, right? Yes, please. When I pick up these final nanabs, I'll have more nanabs than cherries, so I'll plant a nanab there. That's what I always do, is just plant the one I've got the most of. Because I probably never go and pick them back up, and the one I've got most of, I'm likely to miss the least, I guess. If I had genuine solid plans to constantly go back and reclaim my berries, I'd always plant the thing I've got least of, right? But I'm not convinced that I'll ever actually see these berries again. You don't look like a trainer, let's talk to you. The 2 roads, one above, one below. A road for each for people and Pokemon. Perhaps that is right and fair. Perhaps. Okay, not sure about you. Probably not a trainer though. But I am going to speed run my way to the Pokemon Center before going back and making sure I've not missed anyone to speak to. Ooh, looks like a bike shop. Love them putting the bike shop in the town at the other end of Cycling Road. Scumbags. It's essentially Route 1 on Red and Blue, right? Where you can jump over the ledges on the way back. It's like, oh yeah, now you've done the journey, now here's your shortcut back. But before we do that and explore Mauville, let's make sure we've not missed anyone or anything. I don't think there was... No, there was no one else on the route itself, but this guy looks like a trainer, if ever I've seen one. Hey, don't sneak up behind me like that. You know what? Fair. Actually fair and valid. He's got a point, you know. Fisherman Dale. With his Tentacool. Oh, I've just realised I've healed up, but I've left Marshtomp at the front. My bad. I should be training up other people. Well, let's just kill this Tentacool, and then we'll switch. Wailmer, I will in fact switch to... I'll switch to Zigzagoon, even though that's not a type advantage. Just because he's the lowest level, and he's the only one not in the 15 to 20 range. And I don't know if I've discussed this on this series before, but the way I like to, like, train up teams is I like to do it in, like, ranges of 5s. So all of my team except Zigzagoon is currently in the 15 to 20 range. So they're all kind of the same level, you know, like if I break it down like that. But Zigzagoon is currently under-leveled compared with the rest of the team. So we're going to try and get him up to scratch. Stop growling at me, it's just going to take much longer. I love Wailmer's smile. Are we, Are we worried about Wailmer? Does it have any attacking moves? So far, all it's done is growl at me, and I imagine it's like got growl and splash or something. Anyway, who cares? Sit down. Zigzagoon definitely levels up here. 411, that's quite a bit of experience, it feels like there. Yeah, that's a healthy dose. Right, well, we're now at level 15 along with everyone else, and we've had our attack dropped a lot. So I'm gonna tag out to someone with the type advantage. So now everyone's in the 15 to 20 range, right? So when Marshtomp gets to 20, well, it's kind of like 15 to 19. It's always like the 5n to the next 5n minus 1, if that makes sense. But yeah, once Marshtomp gets to 20, then it'll be like more focused on training the rest. But at the moment, I can just use whoever seems the strongest, because everyone's in the same level range. That's kind of how I train up teams. I used to, as a kid, do it obsessively, where it'd be like one level at a time. Everyone would have to be as close to one level apart as possible. But it's just too much menuing, too much switching Pokemon around and stuff. Oh, it's got rollout. Interesting. That other one never used it. I mean, it might have done on one of the flinch turns, I guess, but yeah. Anyway, what's interesting here is when does rollout start to do more than I can heal back? Probably this turn, right? I doubt that's 16 HP. Yeah, nearly though. Okay, not bad. Hell yeah. Go on, Shroomish. Ooh, Mega Drain. Better Absorb. Do I just straight up swap out Absorb here? I think I do. Yeah, we swap out Absorb. Was tempted to keep both just for PP. You know, and like Absorb being able to finish people off, but eh. Do we just go really basic here with Marshtomp? Thanks for that. Little pop-up computer making a noise in the middle of my video. Appreciate that. No, I'm not gonna. Yeah, no, we should just make life easy for ourselves where possible. Wherever possible. And I don't think this will even level Marshtomp up, to be honest. Oh, it did. Wow. Okay. Cool. So yeah, now Marshtomp, in my way of measuring things, is like up a block from everyone else. Let's just check which one. Yeah, it is Mudshotter's stronger but speed. I'm not going to learn Foresight now. Yeah, so Marshtomp's like in the next tier up. I can still use Marshtomp if absolutely necessary to like help me out of a bind, but I should focus on training all the others first. Fishing is all about concentration. You have to focus on the... I thought you said floater. Okay, fascinating. What is this, the other end of Cycling Road? So I probably can't do much in here until I go to the bike shop. Let's... Hi. Yep, fair. The question is, once I get the bike, do I go straight onto Cycling Road? Or should I go there, like, later? I'm probably not going to do it this episode anyway, so let me know in the comments if I should be going to the Cycling Road or if it's going to, like, naturally come up. Wouldn't it be great to ride a bike at full speed on Cycling Road? Yes. I imagine it would be pretty great. Hi. Hi, do you check out TV at all? Hi, I am human. I have human conversations. How about that TV, huh? I sometimes like to go to places and do things. They've added a bunch of cool new shows recently. TV is so cool. I've seen my friends on TV just out of the blue. Really? Really? Sometimes they even put you on TV without telling you. That sounds illegal, mate. I'm not gonna lie. I wish I would be on TV sometime. That's why I think you should check out TVs whenever you can. Okay, that feels hinty, doesn't it? Is there a TV in this house? That looks a lot like a cabinet, but maybe they have a TV like in a cabinet type deal? No. Some people do that, right? If I had a bike, it'd be easy to cycle to Slateport for some shopping. I'd be able to buy Harbour Mail at the Pokemon Mart in Slateport. That... Should I be doing that? That feels really oddly specific. Should I be doing that? Let's have a look what's going on in the Pokemon. Oh, the Pokemon music in this game. It's so good. It's such a bop. On EBEZAsimsgames, I do Pokemon Platinum, 1 hour of, like, each place's music. Maybe I should interrupt it just to do the Pokemon Emerald Pokemart music, because it's so good. Anyway, use a certain move, or use an item instead. The trainer's decisions determine how battles turn out, I think. What do you mean you think? What else would it be? A bit of luck, I guess. There are items that temporarily elevate the stats of Pokemon. The ones I know you use in battle are X Attack and X Defend. I do believe that there are others like them. You know, if you know about X Attack and X Defend and you know about Pokemon stats, you can probably guess the rest, right? Like X Speed, X Accuracy, X Special Attack, you can probably guess them. Anyway, what are you selling? Probably X items, yep. It doesn't tell me how many of each thing I have in my bag at the moment. Just a little upsetting. Do I have anything to sell? Some berries. Oh, any of these that I'm probably never going to use? Probably never going to use Torment. I think I'll keep the TMs though, just in case I come up with a situation where I want to use it. I'm probably not going to use X items, to be perfectly honest, so let's sell those. I understand their value in, like, speedruns, but in, like, a regular Let's Play, I don't ever use them, if I'm being perfectly honest. I genuinely can't remember ever having used one. How much are soda pops? So 300. And the heal 60. Okay. I'm going to look at the price comparison with super potions in a second. The 300 and the heal 60. I think do I need that for something? Like, did I get that for a reason? Oh, pressed the wrong button. My bad. Let me know in the comments. Do I need that orange mail? I'm not going to sell it. It feels worryingly important. But yeah, let's have a look at this exchange rate on super potions. 50 for 700, so over double the price for less HP back? I don't think so. Alright, you know what? The music in here is so damn funky and I know so little about what I'm supposed to do next. I'm going to end this episode here. Let me know in the comments. Orange mail. Do I need that? That feels weirdly specific that I just have that one mail in my bag. So do I need to keep that or should I just sell it? I know it's not worth much, but should I just sell it? Also, the harbour mail hint from the girl, the TV hint, and also bike. As soon as I get bike, should I be going on Cycling Road, or should I wait and it'll come up later? Those are the things I'd like to know in the comments, please. Nothing like majorly spoilery, but just like a general, yeah, no, you need that orange mail, keep it. Or, don't worry, Cycling Road will happen later. You know, just let it happen. You know, stuff like that. Like, you know, as opposed to like, oh no, yeah, you go on Cycling Road at this point after you've done this because this person says this and you have to go. That's spoilers, right? Whereas if you just sort of say, oh no, don't worry about it, Cycling Road will come up later, then I know not to worry about it just yet, right? But yeah, the harbour mail thing was a real sort of, it felt like a real strong hint that I should be going to Slateput and getting some harbour mail for some reason. Maybe I give it to her? Maybe it's like a little side quest? I don't know. Let me know in the comments. Leave a like if you enjoyed this episode. Subscribe if you're new here. I will be endeavouring to upload Pokémon Emerald as many weeks as I can on Fridays. Nice and consistent, hopefully. So if you enjoyed this video, go back and watch the rest of the series, and that should tide you over till next Friday. But for now, all I have left to say is thank you very much for watching. As always, I've been Ebeza, you've been amazing, and I'll see you next time.